Okay, so I just had a random thought while I was driving, and before anyone says I'm distracting myself, technically I'm not. The sun is coming up, this light's doing basically nothing because it's right above my head, nothing, and I'm not on my phone. I'm looking at my phone from a place of my driving. Okay, you're in my steering wheel, so screw you. I had a random thought. So, I was a kid a long time ago. I think it was probably a long time ago. Some people say I'm still a kid now, and I sometimes actually just say I'd like to believe them because, the way I act is childish. I'm not gonna lie, but I kind of like to act childish. It brings me happy sometimes. Why would I want to be an adult and do taxes and go to work? Well, I do all those things too. Oh, but okay, that's besides the point. Okay, we're getting off topic again. So I was just thinking to myself in my brain driving home, watching a video about a British woman talking about Hell's Kitchen, and I was just listening to her, and I don't know, she said a thing that she found one noteworthy, newsworthy article about Hell's Kitchen and Gordon Ramsay's behavior of he did a too much blasphemous cussing when he said Jesus fucking Christ, and I thought about that for a minute, and I was like, it's not really that bad. I'm like, I'm a Christian too, but I kind of say Jesus Christ and fucking Christ all the time. I use the Lord's name in vain. I'm a bad Christian. I'll get down to that too. I'm a bad Christian. I am one of them. Okay, I'm just a bad one, but at least I know it. At least I don't pretend that I'm not. I really need a drink. Hold on. That did not work. I wanted it to be funny when I did it so I could make it entertaining. It did not work. I'm just gonna squeeze it in my mouth. But, so, then it got me thinking of Jesus Christ being even a cuss word, because, if you say Jesus, if you say, in the Bible, Jesus Christ, then you're not cussing, but if you say Jesus Christ, if you just go oh, Jesus Christ, you get in trouble sometimes, because, you're not supposed to say the Lord's name in vain. However, that got me thinking with that whole, oh, Jesus Christ, saying it like that got me thinking of this weird memory that I just unlocked in I had the thing called flashback memory. I'll probably explain that later. I'm not going to explain it now. But you basically, your memory comes in flashbacks. There's probably a better term for it that's, actually scientifically proven. But I never went to college. I don't plan to. So I'm just going to be stupid and hope everyone just understands the words that are coming out of my mouth. So, I remembered a thing. There used to be friends with this kid. His name was Matt. And it was just such a long time ago. I was 6 years old, which is weird because usually I don't really remember anything past 8. Usually 8 years old is my cutoff. I know people tend to have a cutoff thing. Mine's 8, but this is when I was really young. And I went over to my buddy's house, my buddy Matt's house, to play video games. Back when kids still did the hangout, the play dates or whatever. We were boys. We were on the same football team. We were doing some cool shit. He was a nice guy. I knew him in school too. I don't remember us having classes together. I think we met at football. Our moms met. They got really close. Then they were like, "Yo, this is kind of dope." And me and Matt kind of took a liking to each other because we had the same family. He had a younger brother. I had some younger brothers, and so we just kind of took a liking to each other. I want to know what he's up to nowadays. I think I could probably try to reach out to him. I know I heard from him a long time ago. A couple of years ago. We talked on the phone for a bit. I got to see how he was doing. He looks really old now. He was younger than me, if I remember correctly, by a little bit. I think I was a little older than him. That's probably why we didn't have any classes. See, this is the thing. I had the weird thought just about the thing I'm about to say, but you now have to listen to me having the other weird thoughts of putting everything together now. I'm putting the pieces together like a jigsaw puzzle. But this one has 10,000, and I can only get the corners right now. But yeah, I think the reason we're in the same football team was because we were on the... wait a second! Oh, it's unlocked. I did it. So the reason I knew him was not because of football. He went to my grandma's daycare. My grandma used to run a daycare in her house because she had the license to do it. She's very good. My grandma's a lovely woman. And I used to go to the daycare after school and everything because I would help her be with the kids because they were really young and I was a little older than them. I guess I wasn't 6 then. I guess I would have been at least 12. So scratch that. 8's still the cutoff. But I was working with my grandma at a daycare, Well, I wasn't really working with her. Like I said, I just kind of helped out. Like I did the crafts with the kids. I basically was like a distraction for the kids because I was still I was like young teen, so I still hung out with them and I like played their games with them, and so I got like distracted them from my grandma sometimes as she was preparing lunch, and I would help her out. I would teach them like things that I learned in school, so maybe when they went, they would be easier to do. I tried, I did try to help the kids. I tried to be a good person, but inevitably. Well, there's really nothing else to say there. I was just saying that didn't bring out true, but I mean, I was a pretty good dude to the kids. They genuinely did like me. They would bring me arts and crafts that they would make and be like, I want to give you this, Colin, and it'd be cool. Well, because I was known by that name back then. But back to what I was fucking saying. So, yeah, so he went to the daycare because him and his mom needed a place for him to stay, and he was at the age limit where I think he was like right about the cutoff. I think my grandma took babies to 8-year-olds, or it was 6. It was between 6 or 8. So he was right near the cutoff, but he needed a place to get on the bus from school, and we went to the same school. So his mom put him into the daycare. I'm pretty sure my grandma was pretty cheap too. She, the house they had was wasn't supposed to happen. It only happened on the big turn. That's disappointing. Is it the right way? Oh no, hold on. Deal with me. I have a thing for my phone, but it doesn't work right now. But so she where was I at? Oh, everything shattered and it broke my fucking field of vision, and now I'm broken. He was at the cutoff, and we went to the same school. So that's why I never had classes with him. I mean, we weren't on the same football team, but I knew him. He did play football. We played for the same team, but we didn't play together. That's a lot of backstory for this guy, Matt, that has nothing to do with this thing. I guess I just like to talk, okay? Is there a problem with that? Okay, I'm sorry I'm annoyed, okay? I know it's a problem. I've been working on it. No, I really haven't been working on it. I've continued to just kind of like egg onto it. And just go more into it, because why the fuck not? If I'm not talking, then no one's talking. That's kind of what I'm going. And silence is boring. But so I go over to his house because, like I said, we hung out. He was close to my age, so we actually kind of liked the same things. We were playing COD a lot. We liked football. I didn't really actually like football. I was kind of just doing it because my brother was doing it, and I kind of followed what he did a little bit of the time because he was my older brother, and that's what you do when you're a younger brother. Sorry, you couldn't see me right there. So I actually really didn't like football. I liked our football team. We had his coach. He dressed up as Hannah Montana one time and let us tackle him because he was like this weird fascination of Hannah Montana. Not Miley Cyrus, mind you. Not like literally. I mean Hannah Montana, like the Disney TV show fake person of Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana. He was a really funny dude. I think he really was one of a really big component of my younger years of being goofy mode, because I just saw him, he was a coach for a football team and he did not take it seriously. Well, everyone around him, all the other coaches were really trying to teach us how to play football. And he did. I'll give him props. He did. But, yeah, he was mostly just trying to be goofy. I think because he knew we were young kids. And he were just he's like, yeah, our team sucked anyway. We went 0 and, we went 1 and whatever. I actually won the one game that we won that season. But, yeah, so, he was just goofy for the kids. But I need to get, fuck, man. Okay. So I go to his house because we were chilling out, hanging out, and so my mom's currently still there because she's talking to his mom, and we're just sitting there walking around, and he's got dogs at his house. I'm only saying this because they're important. They're big dogs. We got big dogs at his house. They're outside at the time, so we're in his room playing, and we're playing games. I hear our moms talking in the other room. Why? We get up and we go to walk over to, I think, the living room, because I think we were going to watch a show or something, some bullshit like that, or play the Wii or something, because that was big at the time. And his dogs see me, because they hadn't seen me before because they were outside. They see me and they'd never seen my face before. I think it was the first time I'd gone to his house, and they jump on to the sliding glass window that they had, and they start clawing at the thing. Well, as they do this, I'm a kid, and I've heard things on the internet. YouTube was pretty popular this time. I've been watching PewDiePie at that time for years, Smosh for years, Markiplier, all the old famous age YouTubers that were popular near the 2000s when it was popping off and shit, especially the gameplay guys. Fucking T-Bone 105%. I guess he really wasn't a popular one, but he was my guy. I fucking loved T-Bone. I God, you need to stop saying I need to find better transitional words. I think I always say this. But the dogs jump at the fucking door. I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm scared as a kid because I can see they're looking at me, devil in their eyes. They want to bite my like little chubby arm off that I had. Well, I wasn't chubby. I was actually a very skinny guy. They wanted to bite my little stick arm off. They probably thought I was a stick. They were trying to bite me or something. That's what I was thinking because I saw it in their eyes, man. Our eyes locked. Me and the dog. I don't remember the dog's name, but we locked. Me and the dog became best friends after this, actually. But now we looked at his fucking eyes. I was like, oh my God, yo, holy shit, he's gonna fucking kill me. So I yell out, Jesus Christ. And as I yell that out, I think nothing of it, because I've heard people yell it out playing video games, getting scared by like the amnesia monster, and Pew just goes, oh, Jesus Christ. And that was my best Swedish impression. But, so I yelled Jesus Christ, and my mom fucking looked at me with more fury than the dogs did. Like, she looked like she was gonna fucking throw me in a river or something with a cinder block on my feet. Like, she was so mad. And I gotta stress it, at the time, when we were living with my grandma's a very hardcore Christian. She's not one of the ones that will make you try to believe in God, but she is one of the ones that when she goes to church, she will cry during the sermon sometimes, I get you're passionate. I cry during movies all the fucking time. You're passionate. You love God. I love God too. Sometimes I cry when I pray, but I'm just giving that as an example for the point, not to make fun of other religious extremists. Well, religious extremist is not what she was. She was just a very passionate woman for God. This kind of rubbed off my mother, who kind of went to church with her all the time. So my mom is kind of still like this way. She's not really hardcore to it. But, so she looked at me, and she was like, oh, why would you ever say that? I cannot believe that came out of your mouth. I had the right to take you home right now, mister. And I was like, Mama, please. Mama, I did nothing wrong. The doggy scared me, and she was like, you don't ever say that. I know you're scared, but don't ever say the Lord's name in vain like that. I was like, what? What do you? I just said Jesus Christ. She said, don't say that. She was smacked me. And then Matt's mom kind of looked. I guess she was religious too. I didn't really know, but she looked a bit perturbed. Maybe my mom's reaction and not anything else. But even Matt was looking at me confused, because we were both confused, because we watched the same YouTubers and everything. We didn't think it was a big deal. I just said Jesus Christ, I said his name. I said it in a heightened tone because I was a little freaked out. And the dog had scared me because, like I said, he was trying to fucking kill me. If they opened that door and he fucking got to me, I would have fucking died. But, she was so pissed off at me. And then, like I said, the video clip got me thinking of that time when I realized that Jesus Christ is actually a cuss word. But then now it got me thinking, but they say Jesus Christ. Like, passionately sometimes. Like, they'll be sitting there, I'm like, and then Jesus Christ was put on the cross. But isn't that a cuss word? You gotta pick a lane. It's the same thing with fucking damn. Like, people say damn is a cuss word, but they use it in the Bible, like, consistently. Like, I've read the Bible, bro. They probably say that word, like, over 100 times. So why the fuck am I not supposed to say it? Damn it, Like, come on, man. Like, it just makes me think weird stuff. Like, I guess I'm not a good Christian because sometimes, like, when I was growing up, the Christian churches I was going to kind of disillusioned me because it was more of them forcing you to believe rather than them trying to, like, get you to understand why they believe, which I guess doesn't make sense in a way. But in a way, I'm trying to be like, I think the best way to talk about religion is simply to just accept that the other person isn't always going to believe in what you believe in, but that they also have a belief, and then respect that. But then also tell them why you believe in what you believe in. And if they really do want to take an interest and they start looking at it, and then you do change their mind, you change their mind. And if they don't, who the fuck cares, So what the churches for us would do is they would, like, sit us down and, like, try to, like, force us to read out scripture, and, like, they would tell us if we didn't believe in God, our soul was, like, going to hell and shit. And they would, like, try to be like, if you don't read the Bible every night or pray, you're gonna fucking go to hell. And then going to hell was a threat. And I get that's what, scripture is and sermons do, because pastors all the time yell, oh, no, still go to hell. But it's more like when they do it, they're, like, more in a passion-driven, like, they're like, in a role of power. Like, they got all the crowd, they would just, like, okay, I dropped it, so I have to add these two together, I'll stitch them together. But, like, they give it with, like, an authoritative thing or something, And then Well, I guess the teachers are too, but like the teachers were like I said, going to hell was a threat for us. Like it was literally like, they'd be like, "You don't do this, you're going to hell. You don't do this, you're going to hell." Got kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, it kind of disillusioned me. But I don't know why I started talking about that. But yeah, Jesus Christ being a cuss word. That's the first time I ever found out that Jesus Christ was considered a cuss word, and that it was considered bad. Then you shouldn't say it. I guess it's not a cuss word. It's more of a religious thing. Like if you and like a guy who's an atheist isn't gonna fucking care if I go Jesus Christ, or or if I go like, oh fucking Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Like I don't like what the fuck, like no, they're not gonna care. But a Christian would, which is why my mom cared and why my grandma used to care when I was doing it as a kid. But I don't. No. I'm just gonna record the rest of the. Like I said, I just don't fucking know. I don't know anything. I'm so stupid. I'm just, I'm an idiot. I just made an entire video that no one's gonna watch of me driving home, leaning forward, because I couldn't see, because the goddamn light was kind of bothering me. But even though I did fine, and I was on back roads, there's no one fucking. It's too early in the morning. I work night shift. Ain't nobody fucking here. No, there's excuses, and I still did bad driving. I will hurt myself. Accordingly, I will go inside and I will give myself 30 whippets with the switch that I found in the woods yesterday. Okay, I'm already on it, guys. Do not worry. I will persecute myself as seen fit by the gods. But like I said, I just didn't really know as a cuss word until that day happened, and then the whole thing and I just was driving home. It was a random thought that I had, and I was just like, why not make a video about it? Because I really have nothing else better to do. Okay, bye.